I'm in the car. I'm on my way to a local Porsche specialist, William Francis, and they're over on the other side of Bury St Edmunds, and I'm going to have a quick ramp inspection. So I'm putting the car up on the ramp and having a little poke around underneath it to see what's what. I had a very quick look at the car when I bought it from the guys at Harper Cars. Very cursory 2 minutes glance, which revealed it was basically fine in principle, but we're going to have a bit of a dig around now, see if there's anything problematic. I know the exhaust is not ideal, and I'm going to also then plan my maintenance schedule. I know, for example, looking at the paperwork that came with the car, that I need to do what we could concisely call a major service in the spring, and I might throw in a few extra goodies like new coil packs and a gearbox oil change, for example. Anyway, that's all to be decided. So heading off to William Francis this morning to have a look, have a coffee, talk cars, and generally have a sort of indulgent hour of Porsche. I did actually give the seats a clean yesterday, a wet spray leather Alcantara clean. You can't see them, but you can see that bit. You can't see the rest of them, but they've come up pretty well. I think that's probably all I'll do on them for this side of the winter. But the Alcantara's got some pile back, and that's pretty good. When they dry, you brush it again to lift the pile, and all the dust comes off it, which I think is the dirt that you've agitated and brought to the surface with the cleaning. So I'll have to give that a bit of a hoover as well. Anyway, that's by the by. On my way, sun's out, road is dry, which is good. Fingers crossed that stays that way, because it's just more fun and pleasurable. And more to come, hopefully, when we get the car up and have a look underneath it, see what's what. See you then. So here we are, William Francis, and Charlie's just given the car a clean bit of health, age allowing for. So I can't hold the camera and the torch. Maybe I can hold the torch with one hand. Does that work? Yeah, there we go. All fine. So things like the flange bolts, which are where the front of the exhaust joins the back, they've been replaced. Inside of the discs aren't too shabby. Can't really see those. Those aren't too bad. Which is there. No sign of any leaks or anything on the sump, which is good. Need to check a recall on this rear subframe, whether that's been done. I think it has. Turns out that the active suspension mount on this side has been replaced. That's dated 21. That one hasn't, so that's a possible thing to keep an eye on, but you can't do much about them. They either work or don't. Everything's tidy and dry in here. No obvious problems. Clutch, which is just sort of in here somewhere. Might just, Charlie said it when he drove it in, he said it was just starting to feel a little bit heavy, which indicates some wear. So he might recommend, or he does recommend, maybe think about that in the next 5,000 miles or so. And then down the front, main thing really is down the front is the lip here on the disc and the pads, which are definitely starting to wear quite a lot. So I think I'm going to have to do discs and pads, which I knew, which is completely commensurate with age, so that's all fine. I might just, that's the sensor for whether the car's level. There's one of those at the back too. I might just get Charlie to squirt a bit, something in that. Have that go on my 997. That's basically how the car tells whether it's level and adjust the headlights. But everything else is in good condition, a bit dirty. I might give it a wash and take the wheels off and deep clean it. And then just up at the front, rads, no obvious signs of leaking from the air conditioning condensers, which is good. Third oil filter, all fine. I mean, there's lots of damage to it, but that's just because they're open, so nothing unusual there. Tires are all fine on the inside. All good. Yeah, very happy with all that. So Charlie said he thinks it's a nice example, and yep, tidy. And we've just put a little bit of magic sauce on this on the wretched actuator, so we'll see if that makes any difference. Actually, that is working pretty well, so we'll see if that makes a difference. But that's it. That's my 997 in quite good condition, so we'll be back in the spring for some servicing and maybe a clutch and some discs and pads. There we go, good news. So back at home, and very encouraging analysis and diagnosis and general looking from Charlie at William Francis. Really encouraged by what he found, and nice little run home too. So the car is a goodie, and I'm very happy with what turns out to have been a good buy. 51,000 miles, 8 years, and everything as expected. Only things that need attending to are wear and tear and age related, which we completely expect, kind of what I anticipated, and yeah, all very good. So also just gave the wheel and the seats a bit of a tidy up yesterday with the Alcantara. That's probably not focusing very well on there, is it? No, that's all nice and clean now, so that's good. Anyway, so there we go. So that's my day's work complete. Car is in good condition inside, excellent condition underneath, all things considered and allowed for, and that's really encouraging. So lots to look forward to doing next year with it in the spring with the service. But for now, that is job's a good one. And 1st of November tomorrow, I'll probably just keep the VED on for another month to the end of November. Hope we get some more dry days and some roof down motoring. But for now, thank you very much. See you next time.